any sin.
Yes, therefore, Mammy Nakaba, and over your platform with ESO. Course, Nana Jenny, and the NSC. Yet that's why ye did as a D-Levy one woo. So I say, you have a friend of Opambour, or Babetasa, I'm a Twene Jonas and so on, after the party. Melaka was through exam, and the friends are so the answer.
For me, I don't think there is any sin graver than betrayal of trust. The situation we find ourselves is simply a clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who, Felix, I beg you. You call that criminal and all manner of things. I didn't speak, I beg you. You spoke for 15 minutes. Don't interrupt.
I haven't said it.
No. You are interjecting me. Don't do that. You spoke for 15 minutes.
Go ahead.
A clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who have simply scammed their way into government. That's all. And that is why you see the people speaking. I mean, he's right. This is not the first tax or levy the people of this country are paying. We are already paying, and we keep paying, and they will add more, we'll pay. But the reason why the people will speak up against this is because you came to tell them A, and you are doing B. You betrayed their trust. The fiduciary relationship that the NDC built with the people of this country while they were in opposition, the big talk, the plenty grammar, all the blabbing they did, knowing the gravity of the issues at hand, and they said they have solutions. And they were emphatic. He said, we will solve this without burdening you with additional tax. In fact, the finance minister in his budget, I think paid 264 or so, the 2025 budget, actually mentioned ESLA and all the reviews, but it went ahead to indicate that they are not going to add anything. The finance minister is caught on tape at his vetting when he was asked that all these plenty things you are saying your government will do. When you come to office, you are at the same time saying you remove this tax, you remove this tax, you remove this tax. How are you going to do these things? He said, in this country, I have studied the economy of this country for a very long time, and I do not need to add new revenue handles to be able to deal with the issues.
He said, you do not necessarily.
Yes. That's what he said.
That's a caveat.
No, but the context is important. The context was specifically, you are removing all these taxes. You are making all these promises. How are you going to deal with the gap? He said, don't worry. I have studied this for a very long time. I would emphasize on compliance to make up for the money. He even went on to talk about all these tax refunds, which he said that if he deals with the tax refunds by reducing it from 6% to 4%, the amount of money he will make is far more than all the taxes he's removing. That is the reason why the people are talking. And when we talk, you tell us to shut up, and you are taking us to history and giving us historical background about how debt came about. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? We go to bed on Tuesday. We go to sleep on Tuesday. Wake up Wednesday morning with a 4 cedi 50 pesos on every gallon of petrol we buy in this country. And you are telling us we should keep quiet because I am MPP, because I squeeze banana into my vehicle? Why do you think the MPP lost the elections by the margin with which we lost? It is because you told the people that you won't do this to them. If the people knew you were going to remove D-Levy, remove non-existent, what I mean non-existent, I mean nobody paid, emission tax, and ask for claps and applause, and bring them 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon 2 months later, you think they'll be clapping for you? You went to squeeze the hands of GPRTU and force them to reduce transport fares by 15%, telling them about how you have brought the cedi you up and brought dollar up, for which reason fuel prices have come down and so they should remove it, knowing very well that you have already prepared your memorandum for a 4 cedi 50 pesos on a gallon of fuel. That is dishonesty. That is leadership of insincerity. If the GPRTU knew there was a 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon coming, Samson, they would not have agreed to the 15%. At best, they would have dealt with another percentage, maybe lower than 15%. Today, as we speak, an Uber driver who is using a VET car is paying close to 42 cedis every day to government for free. And you are saying we shouldn't talk about it? And then you come and tell us that, oh no, we have reduced burden. We have given you gold on the street of Ghana, and so now we can afford to slap all manner of levy on you. And then they keep lying. Oh, when we MPP when we came to power, fuel prices were 17 cedis. That's a complete falsehood. As a matter of fact, when we are speaking to these things, let's speak to fact. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo handed over to power to the NDC with fuel at 14 cedis 99 pesos. That is the fact. On 7 January, I have it here. This is Guel. Star Oil is here.
What for?
Is here. Is here.
What for?
Is here. Is here. It's here. See there, you can read it. Thursday, 2nd January 2025.
Celia, read the whole thing. What for?
Super XP 14.99.
Yeah, that one.
Diesel XP 15.60. Super XP 95. The 15.60.
What is the price now?
Yeah, but what's the price of Super XP?
Now.
What's the price of Super XP now? Tell me. Is it 17 cedis? Was it 17 cedis?
No, what is the price now?
No, hold on. You see, and again, Phyllis, stop interjecting me. Write your notes like I did, and I'll speak to it. The fact is that you have been peddling falsehood. Even this morning, you've done it. Nobody was buying fuel at 17 cedis.
Nobody ever bought fuel at 17 cedis under the MPP. Is that what you are saying?
Some said, are you going to allow this?
So context is important.
No, but nobody bought fuel at 17 cedis at the time
nobody bought fuel at 17 cedis under the MPP.
He's qualified. He's qualified
So then,
at the time they handed over.
Yes, out of force what you say. Na anode. In other for yentie ni etwene Jonas what you say. E can on this side. Yes, your Opambour also didn't kwasi abet now say. Your mama in charge to see Opambour we are boa. Ohun fiwate. Opambour Benezada kwa yadom. Uti se utimu edwani olumai bugi sianyansa kwasi a we ya mema Ghana fo ne meji wabula mu nsuo ni bio scammer. Kesiye pa aboa. Moti one man ya azansa watu abura na wo sise nsuo ni ton 100 million 20 million na Ghana fo na Gyimi no mbaji nsuo ni nti wo no ne how. Because Ghana ni aboa nsuo no wonkotu ya kapre wo ba bia wo sise bugu galo mu momo ena omanya sika mbeboa no adane sika fo ma Gyimi no mo de beji anwan nti wo ne how wayeye nti ato ni Gyimi ntu akwaji ma ama sika na wo be Gyimi. Yes, out of force what they say. Me say Ghana so for the Nyankopon e betwi omoka no won. Enyam mai so what they say. Because sabi wakwaju sika ye nyi sika ne bi. On that sign. Sika na wo akwaje ne ye nyanyi sika ne bi. Eso be ka che se ma ha me so increase ya na sa hantan we ya wo so fu wo ken. Ebi ena kufu ado na oya na mu hu ne so ya hantan no. How do we say? Near only one say, no, not oh, yeah. Sabi, I don't tell you a shot in Yadom, made a neck and some keke. One said there was one put a young coupon. One said was one put a Jesus Christ. Nipa man and answer what to me when Yanko Ponche. And it's here. Nipa will be near Jimmy to death and say, when you have a TV just from Poe, TV just to earn near the private jet. Everyone I saw them who are Wunawadum Chibia. Made a can some keke. TV just will. And the prophecy I will make you and net a bit that said, now don't tell you a so nearly. TV Joshua, seven the prophecies I will make you for America for this and that. No, they brava became caught. So I said, one umpan cremuso a years to Christo. We are don't touch on Nigeria for almost 100%. We over 140 million people. So I say, now TV Joshua umpan cremuso a years to Christo. And I don't tell you now, don't touch on Puabino. With me, Ghana of war. They say, oh, I did out in the baby, Yajuma, Nakasabi, software from Opambour, Robert Casan, or when you part of Robert Casan, or when you had Gyimi no Ghana.